Hello everybody, and welcome back to today's video. Today we are doing a user request of how to toggle on and off an engine in FiveM, which is a resource, so hopefully if you're interested in this, and thank you to all the users suggesting videos, make sure to leave more suggestions down in the comments. I'll be happy to use them in the future. Again, please note I am currently working on an ESX tutorial, so all of those resources that go along with ESX will have a video eventually here on the channel. I want to get the first video right, because as I've seen with the rest of the videos on the channel, I don't want to make one mistake in that video and then all the other ESX videos are messed up. So what I'm doing is I'm going very slowly through the first video, making sure it's 100% correct and where I want it to be before releasing it, and then we will go through there. So anyway, let's get straight into this one. More info on that later. So first of all, this is not like a supported resource anymore. It still works. I've tested it myself. It still works, but it just isn't supported by the author. So if you do have an issue with it, you're going to have to update it yourself or use a different resource. There's hundreds of these resources out here. Literally just, you can download any of them. So by default, you can press F6 to turn off your engine, or you can enable the engine command in the config. We'll go over how to enable it, because personally I like typing it out rather than pressing a button. So it works with LuxArt's emergency vehicle script and stuff, so if you use LuxArt, you're good to go. There's lots of cool stuff. Anyway, to download this, you just go ahead and click this download. It will take you over to the Github Releases page. It's clearly a archived resource, so make sure to fork it if you want to update it at all, and then just go ahead and download the source code. You're then going to go into your server files, and you're going to go to your server data and then the resources folder. Go ahead and double click and open up this engine.zip, and inside of it you can see there's two things. There is a folder inside the folder. You want the second folder. You do not want the first folder, you want the second folder. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag the second folder into our resources folder. And by default, we're just going to keep it vEngine, but we're going to go in here and we're actually going to configure it. So you're going to go to the cl_engine.lua, go ahead and open it, and we're going to enable command enabled true. This will make the config command /engine work. Then all we have to do is we can exit out of the zip file now, go back to the server data, server.cfg file, edit it with Notepad++, and then add ensure vEngine, or whatever the name of the folder is. By us, it's just vEngine. Going to go ahead and save and start up your FiveM server. To make sure your server has loaded this resource correctly, all we're going to have to do is wait till we see the thing that says started resource vEngine, and we know we have set it up correctly and it is running. Then we'll join the server and test it for ourselves. If you have a problem at any of these steps, obviously you can ask kind of in the description or kind of in the comment section, and I may be able to help, but please note in the end it will be kind of up to you and finding a resource that works for your server, because some resources don't work on everyone's server. And then we see started resource vEngine. We're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and minimize all of this now, and I'm going to go ahead and launch FiveM, and we're going to hop in and see if this all works by typing /engine or pressing F6 on our keyboard. Both can be configured in that file I went over to your liking for your server. So make sure to configure it for whatever your server is and what your server is doing. Alright, so I'm going to load into the server. I'll be right back, and we'll test it out. Alright, so we are in ignore my glitching out graphics pack. I still can't figure out what in the world's going wrong with that. But anyway, we are in. So if we go in and type /engine, you can see down on our thing, our engine's turned off. I'm no longer able to move. If I type it again, it has started the engine and we are able to move. So the script has worked correctly and is installed. It works alongside that little vehicle display mod we installed a very long time ago. I promise I will fix this blinking background at some point. I have to figure out what file's causing it and all that stuff. But hopefully this did help you out, and if you have any questions, obviously leave them in the comments, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, whatever that may be. So, see you tomorrow.